This Blake mentioned that you were named, the starting quarterback, I think, last week. Just talk us through that process of winning that starting job.
Yeah, I just think we had a really long, good competition throughout the spring, and I think on Tuesday or whatever it was, Coach A let me know that I won the job, and obviously I was super happy about that, and just excited to move forward now, and because the real work comes right now in the summer, and making sure our rapport and our timing is great. Quarterbacks, receivers, tight ends, and all that, and just moving forward as an offense and as a team.
How do you feel physically?
Feel good. Feel really good. It was funny. Like early on, wasn't sure, just because we throw the ball a lot at practice here, and wasn't sure how well I just do from a fatigue standpoint. But I made it through just fine. It's been great. So I feel really good, and it's gonna be good to take a little break, but can't wait to get back and get back to work. End of May.
Does your feelings change knowing that you're the starter going into summer instead of having to prepare for a QB battle going into the fall?
The way you prep doesn't change at all. Whether you're in a competition or named the starter, you still have to prepare as if you're the starter. I think it's helpful from just from a leadership standpoint. I can maybe assert myself more, knowing that the team knows that I'm the guy. And it'll just help our team culture and kind of chemistry, I think, having a name. But my preparation and thoughts for camp and for the season are exactly the same.
So you and Barnes, you're the new quarterbacks here. Now you're the quarterbacks here.
Yeah.
What can you say about him and kind of his approach and what he brings to the team?
I mean, Bryson's an outstanding human, first off. He's just a great guy. I think he shows up to work every day and has an outstanding attitude, and he's a competitor, and I love having him in the room. He's a great dude. Really smart guy, too. It's great having a guy like that where, I come off the field. I mean, even today where hey, what'd you see on that? What'd they play on the backside, da-da-da. Having a guy that has a bunch of experience and has played and, it's a second pair of eyes. And with him and the rest of the staff, that's a huge asset for a quarterback. And not to mention he's a great dude and a great player. So, he's great.
So what do you feel like has been the biggest improvement from the offense day one of spring ball, until now here in the scrimmage?
I think we've been really efficient. That's been the thing that stuck out to me was just that, today we were a little sloppy here and there, and I felt like we didn't have great rhythm, especially early. But just our ability to move the chains and kind of take what a defense is given and be dynamic. Whether it's running the ball. I think our first play from scrimmage was a long run by Rob. Or kicking out on the perimeter, sending it downfield, intermediate throws, everything. We're just very balanced, I think, and that's hard to defend, especially with our splits.
Spencer, what have you enjoyed the most about the scheme since you've arrived here?
I love there's a lot of space, and I think it helps me feel like I can play aggressive, and there's just a lot of room. We make you cover from 53.5 yards wide, and that's been a ton of fun. I think especially for a guy like me with a strong arm that I can make throws all the way to the sideline. That's a lot of fun, and I've enjoyed it, and still got a lot of work to do. And that's gonna be true until December or January, But it's just fun playing ball.
Jalen Royal kind of the expected. He was a 1,000-yard receiver last year, set a record for TDs. What's it been like throwing to him, and what are you kind of expecting? You throwing to him this season?
Yeah, I think it was funny. We first started in spring. I knew a lot of his touchdowns last year were just him going up and climbing the ladder and getting the ball. I think until you see it in person and until I throw him a ball and he just goes up and gets it, it's hard to really fully understand how good he is until I saw it. And then once you see it and just see him practice, see the balls he catches, see the way he runs routes, all that. He's just a really, really talented player and just a great guy. He's my roommate, and he's been awesome, and I can't wait to keep working with him.